G'day folks, Corey Hind. I hope you're doing great. It is a wonderful, wonderful sunny day where I am. Now, just this morning I heard a radio advertisement and it was very interesting because I have a competitor in that space, and I thought, I wonder how they're going with the radio advertising. So I looked at Google for that category, and my client was destroying this radio client, the person with the radio ads. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but the reality is that when I Googled these guys, my client was well above on Google Organic and also Google My Business. And I thought, what's that person spending on the radio? Why are they doing that? That's a really interesting spend. And I thought, bugger it, I'll just do a quick checklist for people, because most people who watch my content won't buy my course, won't hire me, and that's cool. But I think for most small business owners, if you just do this stuff with Google My Business, this might be a dumb idea. I might be ripping myself off here, but I think if you just do these three things, you'll get probably about 80% of the result you would get if you bought my course. Okay, so if you just dead set have no spare money to invest in your marketing, and you need a good little shove along the Google rankings, and you are smart enough to understand that Google My Business is an amazing source of leads, just do these things. Now, yes, I've got a course. You can buy that at some point if you want to, but this checklist is just about showing you something you should do every week in every business. Now, as you know, earlier this week, Facebook had an issue, and my comments were that people spend hours on social media each week, but zero time on their Google My Business listing or their SEO, which is baffling, but true. And I think it's because people don't understand that you can get such big results from such small time inputs. Okay, so the checklist. Thing number one, look at your listing name. Look at your competitors' listing names, the name of their listing. Pay attention to that. Have a really good look at who's ranking up the top for your category, and look at what they've called their listing. Okay, there's some massive, massive clues in there. I elaborate on that a lot more in the course, but just look at the listings, look at your competition's listing names, and just reverse engineer it. Okay, just look at who's winning and go, what is in common with those top three listings? Why aren't I there? Okay, so if you do that, that is my first step for every listing that I manage. Okay, it's also the first module in our course, with good reason, because it is the most impactful thing you can do. Okay, thing two, post every week. Just post something every single week. Make it part of your business, part of your standard operating procedure. Post something on Google My Business every single week. Just do that. Okay? Look back through your previous posts, see which ones had the most views, look at what your competition's doing, post interesting stuff, use images, use links. Make it a job that you do every single week. With my clients that I manage Google My Business for, I typically post 2 times per week. Okay, so post every week. The end, right? Really important. And the third point is simply hunt for reviews, non-stop activity. Go back to clients, ask them for feedback, talk to people. Can we improve? Send out offers. Replace your entire email signature block with a link for reviews on Google My Business. Okay, so if you did those three things and you consistently posted every week and you ensured you got reviews on your listing at least every few days, eventually you'll be in the top three. Okay, now I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I did not also suggest that you buy my course. It's not very much money and it has a huge impact. And if you really want to go into it deeper, because you really understand how important it is to rank up the top of Google My Business, you can hire me to do that for you. Okay, I still have spaces for that. All right, that's me. Have a great day and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.